Hello, welcome again. We are covering geography of class 9 from NCRT book under heading Contemporary India 1 for CDS and Civil Service pre-exam. So the topic we are discussing is factor affecting Indian monsoon, and in this we are discussing pressures and winds. So one subtopic we have discussed here in the previous video, pressure and surface wind, and second subtopic was partially discussed. Second subtopic is upper air circulation. So under this topic, the first point is the upper air circulation in this region is dominated by a westerly flow. An important component of this flow is jet stream. So upper air circulation is mainly the westerly flow, and important component is jet stream. Second point is these jet streams are located approximately over 27 to 30 north latitude. Therefore, they are known as subtropical westerly jet stream. So, in map, this is your 28 latitude. So, these are here. So, this is the jet stream location, or westerly flow location, or this is also called, these are also called westerly jet stream, subtropical westerly jet stream. Over India, these jet stream blow south of Himalayas all through the year except in summer. So south of Himalaya, this is your Himalaya. So they blow here south of Himalaya. This is north of Himalaya, this is south of Himalaya. So they blow here, but this flow throughout the year, but not in summer. Okay, so now we have mentioned jet stream here. So what are the jet streams? So these are a narrow belt of high altitude. High altitude means above 12,000 meters. Westerly wind in the troposphere. Their speed varies about 110 km per hour in summer to about 184 km per hour in winter. A number of separate jet streams have been identified. The most constant are mild latitude and subtropical jet streams. So this is the definition of jet stream. So they occur at high altitude over 12,000 meters, and their speed is high in winter and low in summer because of monsoon in our country. So they are mainly predominant in winter because of high speed. Okay, so and they has very high altitude, and they blow over latitude of 27 to 30. Next uh, subtopic under pressure and wind is western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclones. So what are the western cyclonic disturbances? These are the part of jet stream. The western cyclonic disturbances experienced in the north and northwestern part of the country are brought in by westerly flow from Mediterranean Sea. So this is your north and northwest part of the country, and these westerly flow will come from here. Jet stream are very high, okay, but westerly cyclones are may not be that high. Okay. They usually influence the weather of north and northwestern region of India. In summer, the subtropical westerly jet stream moves north of Himalaya. So in summer they will go there in China, north of Himalaya. But on other time they are in northwest region of India. Himalaya with apparent movement of sun. An easterly jet stream called tropically easterly jet stream blows over peninsular India. So then when these streams go here northwest, then easterly streams come here and they blow over uh, peninsular part, this part. These winds are not going here. These winds go here, and these winds will come into picture then. So these are called tropically easterly jet stream blows over peninsular India, approximately over 14 and 14 knots during summer month. 14 knots during, this is 16, this is 20. So 14 will be here. So they will flow, easterly wind will flow, and westerly will go here. Okay. That's why the easterly wind can flow. Okay. The tropically easterly jet stream blows over peninsular India approximately over 14 north during summer month. The tropical cyclone occurs during monsoon as well as in October, November, and are the part of easterly flow. So these easterly wind will bring tropical cyclone. These disturbances affect the coastal regions of the country, as for example disasters caused by them on Odisha and Andhra Pradesh state. So here the disasters are caused by the easterly wind, because westerly wind have gone there. Now easterly wind will cause rain, cyclone, because they carry moisture also. Okay. So these are the pressures and winds that affect Indian climate.